Moving right along, we're going to move into local news. We're going to talk about General Flynn again. So he went to like I forget what the actual conference name was, but it was a conservative conference. The left is calling it a QAnon conference, even though there were QAnon people there, but it wasn't all about QAnon stuff. Michael Flynn spoke there. The people were talking about. Somebody asked a question if like about the Myanmar military coup, if that could happen here. And he said, and Michael Flynn specifically said it should, it could, and it should. And now he's denying ever talking about that. But let's get into this fucking article because I hate when our politicians lie. Like, just own up to it, bro. This is America. If that's how you speak and that's what you think, that is what you think. Own the fuck up to it. And man the fuck up. Anyway, let's get into this. Um, So Flynn said he didn't endorse Myanmar-style coup after he appears to back his plan in video exchange. It's a CNN. Again, take it for a grain of salt. This is the Clinton News Network, fake news that Donald Trump likes to say. But they're all biased in some way, shape, or form. Tim Pool was showing that with there's a new program I should probably look into that tells you whether it's a left, right, center bias. Michael Flynn, former President Donald Trump's first national security advisor, is claiming he didn't endorse a Myanmar-style coup over the weekend, despite video in which he appeared to support such an overthrow in the United States. Like I said, he was like, it can and it should.
Winning.
4 months QAnon and Trump-supporting online forums have celebrated the deadly military coup in Myanmar and suggested the same should happen in the United States so Trump could be reinstated as president. I think that's going a little far. I do think that the election wasn't above par, but Joe Biden won. We had a chance to stop them via the electoral count. Idiots stormed the Capitol. People overwhelmingly chose Biden out of spite, and here we are. I mean, if I was about to vote for somebody and you thought I was going to vote for this person and you showed up to the Capitol in a riot and brought a gallows, a regulation gallows, a regulation guillotine, I think it was the gallows, they said, I would probably fucking vote out of spite too because of you. I mean, I'm a principled man, so I probably wouldn't.
That's how winning is done.
Flynn made the comments at an event in Dallas on Sunday that was attended by prominent peddlers of the QAnon conspiracy theory and the big lie. At least they said it was an event that was only filled with them and it wasn't that type of an event, which is a little better framing, CNN. Maybe they're learning. Go broke, go woke, go broke. I want to know why what happened in Myanmar sick can't happen here. A member of the audience who identifies himself as a Marine asked Flynn. No reason, I mean, it should happen here. No reason, that's right, Flynn responded. A message posted to a Parler account used by Flynn on Monday, however, claimed Flynn's words had been twisted. Let me be very clear. There is no reason whatsoever for any coup in America, and I did not and have not at any time called for any action of that sort, the message said. It seems to be saying otherwise, unless you're saying that because of the atmosphere, it should have happened, and you don't know why it's not happening. But you should have chosen better words, bro. Lawyer Sidney Powell, who was represented Flynn in the past, said Monday that he had no way encouraged any act of violence or any military insurrection. She claimed that the media had grossly distorted Flynn's comments. She did not explain why Flynn had answered the question the way he did. Powell was present at the Oval Office meeting in the closing weeks of Trump's presidency during which Flynn suggested that Trump could invoke martial law as part of his efforts to overturn the election. CNN has reported it wasn't clear whether Trump endorsed the idea, but others in the room forcefully pushed back and shot it down. Some QAnon followers are obsessed with the idea that the U.S. military would somehow put Trump back in the office. Some believed and hoped Trump would declare martial law in inauguration day to stop Joe Biden from entering the White House. So Joe Biden has already entered the White House. And why would the military, which was weeded out through litmus tests and stuff, political, like they were kicking people out for like that were conservatives because they like the Gadsden flag or whatever.
Winning. No.
Why would they put Trump back in office when they got like the Office of Intersectionality? They're firing people for like speaking out against what's going about wokeness and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you're delusional people. QAnon people, you are delusional. I'm sorry, but you are. You keep saying trust the plan, but the plan keeps fucking changing. So it's like, why am I supposed to trust you if the plan's somehow always perfect but always fails?
Winning. No.
So even if you are right, you're obviously useless because your plan fails all the time. Speaking at the same event in Dallas, Flynn earlier in the weekend falsely claimed Trump won, and he won by popular vote and won the electoral college vote. I mean, that's framing here by CNN, but that's a matter of perspective. GOP Rep Liz Cheney of Wyoming, whom House Republicans recently voted to remove from her leadership position after she publicly and repeatedly rejected Trump's election claims, tweeted on Monday afternoon, "No American should advocate or support the violent overthrow of the United States." A link to the article with the news of Flynn's Sunday remarks the accompanied tweet. I think these people are radically fearing the fact that our people are rapidly approaching the point where another civil war is going to happen, another revolution is going to happen. The parallels between the 1770s and 1760s, the first American Revolution, and what's going on now are uncanny. Every 80 to 100 years, we repeat the same garbage over and over and over again every 180 years. Recently removed from her leadership position after her publicly repeated Trump's election claims, tweeted on Monday afternoon, "No America." Yeah. Representative Elena Luria, a Virginia Democrat who vice chairs the House Armed Service Committee, said that Monday that Flynn's comments were dangerous and incredibly concerning, adding that she thinks official action against him should be considered. They always think there should be official actions against Republicans for not believing in them. The Democratic Party, I don't like Republicans, but the Democratic Party is fucking trash. It's far, far, far worse. Flynn's remark border on sedition. The Democratic Party has power. Republicans have no power. Flynn remarks border of sedition. They certainly conduct unbecoming an officer. Those are both things that could be tied under the Uniform Code of Military Justice. And I think as the retiree of the military, it should certainly be the path that we consider or have consequences for these types of words. Luria, a retired Navy commander, told CNN's Anderson Cooper on AC 360. And I mean, he's right. I think it was stupid on Flynn to publicly make that type of comment. I think Flynn knows it was stupid on Flynn to make that type of comment, which is, we're going to leave it here, which is why Flynn is trying to walk back that he made that type of comment.
Winning? No.
But I think that shows that he should have just, you made it. You shouldn't have made it, but you made it. You should have stuck with it, especially when that's probably what you believe, considering you've been telling him to use military action this entire time. But is it because you actually believe that you're doing is right, or is it because they persecuted politically and now you want revenge? I can't trust that. I don't trust you. I don't trust the left or the right. And it's getting out of hand. The government's non-credible anymore, and we have to think about evoking the Declaration of Independence and absolving the ties that bind. I'm just saying.